Welcome to Housekeeping Tips with Shar. Greetings from me to you. In today's video, I will be sharing the way I maintain my kitchen after cleaning it. Okay, the refrigerator, I did a deep clean. So what I do for me to maintain that, like I go in the fridge, I see little spots, I clean them. Okay, the trays, I'll take them out, especially if we have onions in them, like those onion trash. I empty it, wash it out, and I put it back. Okay, the cat stuff, sometimes the kids go in there rearrange stuff, like if they use the jam, they don't put it back where it belong. I'll put those things where they belong, and that way I don't have to clean anything until when I want to. It's the same thing with the stove. It's the same thing with the microwave. The stove, when we cook, we clean it off, okay? Or our kettle, we tend to wipe it off, especially if we're frying. You can a matter of fact, I would take it off if I'm doing especially a lot of frying. I'll take it off. But if not, you need to clean it off once you finish frying, okay? Clean off your stove once you finish cooking. Whatever you're doing, you clean your stove off. You don't leave it for tomorrow, because when you come back tomorrow, it's gonna be dry, and then it's gonna give you much more work. The microwave, you use it, then you wash, wipe it out. The cover of the microwave, you normally wash it and put it back, okay? So you keep your microwave clean and nice. Same thing for your oven, for your toaster. You use it, you clean the tray, pull the tray out, empty the tray, clean it off, and put it back, okay? Our oven, we bake, or whatever we bake, especially if we bake chicken, okay? You take the chicken out, and you're gonna want to clean off whatever drops of oil or whatever. Clean it off right away. That way, what you're doing, you're maintaining all of the work that you have done. At least you clean the fridge when you feel like. You might say it's a long time, so I'm gonna clean it. But if you continue to maintain it, you don't have to clean it as often as some people do. Your cupboard, you wash the dishes, you dry them, you put them away. If you see something and the kids maybe don't put them elsewhere, then you can take them up and then you put them where they belong, okay? These things that I'm talking about, you don't have to wait like for a day to be going crazy, right? You could be sitting down like I'm standing here, and I'm having some tea, and I feel like I go in the fridge for some butter if I'm cooking, and when I go in the fridge for the butter, then I see little spots, or I see something move and do not put back where it's supposed to be. Then I'll clean it, put it back, right? For the stove, as I said, when you cook, you just clean it off, and that way you don't have to be worrying about, I have to do this, I have to clean today, Friday, I have to clean Monday. You only do because you feel like doing it, okay? There are things like the floor. I normally wash my floor very often. My reason for doing that is, like, when you cook, there's spots, right? But then you can, if you have a wet mop, you can take it and you can, wherever the spots are, then you can clean it, right? But nothing is a must. And if you continue to do that, continue to, you move something, clean up after yourself, and you continue to do that, then you won't have this heavy load. You won't be overwhelmed, right? You'll just have a kitchen that, a matter of fact, you love to be in the kitchen because there's not much to do, right? You sit and you're having your tea, and you're having your tea. As I said, you're looking around. You look at the door, right? We have a rag here We make sure we wipe the fridge drawer because, especially now that the kids are home, they tend to go in the refrigerator very often. So you gotta clean your drawers. You look up there, you might see a little dust. You want to wipe it off. Okay. You wash your dishes. You wash out your sink. This, it's not new. What I do whenever time I wash my dishes, I tend to wipe it off and then I use a dry rag and I shines it off. I shine inside. This, if you wanted more space, there are no dishes. You pack out always. I always, unpack my dishes. So this, you could move this if you need a little space. If you have like a dishwasher, what you tend to do, you pack them away. Okay. Normally, the dishwasher would have to stay until it's full. Okay. For me, I prefer use this because at least I get whatever I needs to get done right away. You have a lot of kids that are home right now. I'll use paper plates or cups. All right. So that helps to keep down the load, right, of work. It won't drive you crazy. So all I'm saying, when we do things, we clean up after ourselves. Whatever we see needs to be done, we go ahead and we do it. We don't wait until tomorrow or next week. And that way, as I said, you don't have this everlasting work. You don't have to be worrying about housework, and just enjoy housework because the housework is nice. If you find this informative, some help, please subscribe, share, like, and I thank you for watching.